Yeah,
It's
especially
just,
because my woman's at work. I have nothing better to do.
oh, there's nothing better than riding your escape. Especially when your lady's out of work. So it's raining here in the UK, and it's about 10:30 at night. But luckily, I got
When's it not raining in the UK, brother?
in the summer in May, 22nd of May. We're not having any rain this year. We got a big event happening, 4-day event, 8 rides,
Oh,
about 100 people.
nice.
So we want it to be dry. Everyone positivity.
Yeah, I wanna get out to Oz PEV one of these
Yeah.
one of these times,
I
but
think
that's
they're really doing
massive
well.
expense because I don't even have a passport at this point in time.
Yeah, that costs a whole load of
Oh,
money.
hey, we've been live for 50 seconds.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool then. Well, we
Uh,
just been chewing the fat. I don't know if anyone's been watching. If you are, hello and welcome to the ESK8 UK live show tonight with our friend Windsor, and as always, Silent Suki. I know you're good because we've been having a good chat before. Hope everyone else is too. So we've been chewing the fat about the Eastgate events, and as you just said, Oz, they're doing some good stuff with the racing.
yeah, I mostly want to go out there to see Dylan because I don't get to see him this year. Yeah, not Windsor. It's
So sorry, yeah,
you're okay.
yeah. Um,
Names, I don't like them.
absolutely. So yeah, obviously, sad news just a couple of days ago.
Yep, Eastgate
Eastgate
Con
events and no Eastgate
has
Con this
been
year.
canceled.
Just as it seemed to
Massive
be,
bummer. I
yeah,
was looking
massive
forward
bump.
to meeting the new people that me and my group have convinced to come join us this year because we
Yeah,
had we had a couple of new people specifically in our group that we take, and then a couple of people that I was just looking forward to meeting that were coming on their own and yada yada. So that really sucks. And then
yeah,
old friends, obviously, getting to see John Davies and
yeah.
everybody, or Scott Davies, everybody.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's
That's one
just
of the best parts for me, and I think a lot of other people is getting to meet everybody and see everybody that you talk to online again, and getting
that's
to
it.
go rip the streets of Vegas with them.
Yeah, just
It's
having
definitely
fun.
the best part for me.
Yeah, I can imagine having fun together. Um, yeah, seeing the boards and the vehicles in person that you've been
Yeah,
speaking
because some
about.
people just do some crazy stuff with some of the bikes, and like Smalls doing the cooler one wheel, or yeah, the cooler
Yeah,
one wheel where you put a cooler on top of one wheel with a big old speaker, and he just rips around on that thing.
yeah,
That's super cool. I love that he did that because he's so in control of it too. Like it's like he's standing on it, ripping around, just having fun, but he's sitting down on a damn cooler that has stuff in it. By the way, it still has shit inside it.
and
I
is
saw
that
it
stuff is
come
that
out for
stuff
Dino
being
one day.
chilled, or is it still got a chill function to
No,
it?
no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's just like personal items because he grabbed some. I think Dina's purse out one year at Eastgate Con or something like that at a red light. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's definitely sad that Eastgate Con isn't a thing at least for this year.
it,
Hopefully, back at
uh,
it again next year. But
yeah, it just it's obviously I was hoping to get out there this year. We've been planning to come out from the UK, a big group of us. It just seemed from the outside, obviously you've been there the last couple of years, that it was just building and it was getting really good with the two tracks. We were chatting with vendors and seemed to be getting things together. And
yeah, the two having a demo track and then having a track specifically for racers only was a massive step in the right direction because that
yeah,
was one of the biggest things that held racers back from being able to actually practice on the track that they were going to be racing on was
yeah,
during open track time all the people that are doing demos and have never stepped foot on the board that they're on,
yeah,
except for this one time, they're obviously going to be slow.
shaky and all.
Yeah, so then that they're not actual racers, so they don't know how to avoid people's
Yeah,
lines and not just outright cut somebody off or
yeah,
this or that. So it makes it a lot better when there's two tracks, one
yeah.
for regular people and one for racers.
Yeah, I guess it's for two audiences, and yeah, they seem to be doing a good job of it. So hopefully back next year, bigger and better. And
Hopefully,
I guess
really hope so.
everyone's just trying to figure out what they're going to do this year now. There's an event just shortly afterwards we were chatting about before
Full
as well.
Send Electric. It's April 18th. Yep,
Yeah.
April 18th in California. So it's not even that far from Vegas, to be honest with you.
Okay. So I
It's
guess some
just a little
people.
bit further from me than Vegas would be.
Okay, you thinking you might jump on this thing because it's a similar time and
I'm thinking about it. I got
yeah,
to consult friends and family about it, but yeah, we might be switching Vegas to Cali this year.
yeah. Cali's not too shabby from what I see, and
Yeah, been Life of Jimmy's been trying to get me to come down to SoCal anyway to get on the podcast, so might just do like a week and a half trip out there for the 1 day race and go rip with Jimmy.
it sounds like a lot of fun. And it's like a camping vibe, this one, isn't it? So they'll get everyone
Yeah,
together, campfire, and
it's they just since ESK8 canceled, they opened it up for free for spectators. You can camp there for free. You can spectate for free. Um, and then yeah, the camping thing is for me is awesome because if I go and do that, I'm definitely camping on site for sure. Go get
yeah,
because if you didn't know, right now Walmart is discontinuing the sale of tents in their stores. So they have massive unmarked discounts on some tents. You could do a little Googler. There's a guy on TikTok that keeps track of all this stuff. But there's one tent that's like a 10-person tent that when you get it up to the register, it rings up for 75
cents.
cents.
Wow.
Then another one, it's like a $250 tent, rings up for like $60 or something like that. Like I said, it's unmarked. You won't see a tag like on the shelf. Oh, 75% off this tent. You won't see that. But when you actually bring it in, it's like $70, $60, something like that. And it's
Yeah.
a 12-person tent. It's absolutely freaking massive. I could stand up in it, and I'm 6'3".
Wow. That sounds great. So yeah, for
Yeah.
camping and e-skate
Go get
riding.
your cheap tent. Go buy you a full send racing ticket before they go up in price, and get your ass to California.
Yeah, have some fun.
We got to support the events we have still so they don't go away because then we won't damn well have none.
Exactly. We all enjoy getting together. In the UK, I was saying we got this free event in May where we all get together and just ride out. That's a lot of fun. I think it's our 6th year this year. So we're all looking forward to that, the 22nd of May. And then July is the big off-road event. We do that, this big mountain board sort of farm centre. And that's all camping, a weekend of fun, getting all the PVs together. So anyone near the UK, Europe way likes riding off road, come and ride.
Another mention about Full Send is it's Eastgate EUC and Emoto. So if
Yeah,
you ride e-bikes, you can come out there too.
yeah, well,
Another event of mention is Heartland PEV. That's in August.
yeah.
And then for races, another one is TEF1 to look out for. TEF1, the Electronic Force One on Instagram.
Yeah, so it seems like it's quite a full
Yes,
of events.
we still got stuff going on.
Yeah. So
Transfer your Eastgate money into Eastgate Con money into some of these other events, and we will keep them.
Yeah, we'll go keep the
Talking
stove.
to you people that already live in California that don't have to spend money on travel.
Yeah, it is easy if you're close by, and it does help, you know.
And from what I've seen, there is quite a big community for PEVs in California, period. Anyway, so
I think they're quite friendly. There's fairly lax rules there as well, which always helps.
So we should definitely be able to make Full Send Electric a popular and successful event. Because I personally am just getting started with e-skate racing. I don't know about everybody else, but especially with the go-kart tires being put on boards and stuff, I'm just getting started.
Yeah, the grip is going to be unreal with those tires, isn't it?
Which that's our limitation right now. We've got batteries that can put out the power. We've got ESCs that can give it to the motors. We've got gears and
that can do it.
Everything that can. We just need to be able to hold more grip in corners. It's not even on acceleration. Like I talked to my friend Ash pretty recently about it, and he said that you don't really get any wheel spin or anything like that on acceleration from e-skate anymore because of we're fine tuning the technology.
traction, and
but it's keeping the grip in corners. That it's because we don't have a lot of weight. You know, we're not forcing 1,000 pounds down on some rubber. We're forcing maybe 200. You know, for most of us.
yeah.
No sites for events. That's sad. Need to get some websites out there.
Not quite sure exactly what
The internet is a massive asset.
Yeah. I think it might have been physical sites. I'm not quite sure exactly what Suki meant there. I'm sure we'll come back.
I could see both ways.
Yeah, racing we chatted about earlier. Was it a lot of brands kind of would be releasing at ESK8 Propel we were mentioning?
Yes, Propel had okay. See websites like I thought. If you look on Propel's website, up at the top, there is a banner that says pre-season prep, and it's got race flags on it. I think that might be a pretty interesting indicator.
Yeah, I think we've been getting
as to what might be coming. And I might have more information than
that. Please spill the beans at whatever.
Like what's going into it. It looks like it'll be able to contend with the Stooge boards.
Wow.
It's a new truck system that we haven't seen yet. It'll be most likely LiPo batteries. It's on like the same like level of quality that you're used to from Propel, so we should be able to expect some great things. We're getting some new hubs, like wheel hubs with it, that are wider than anything I've seen on the market. So that'll help with the grip that we were talking about.
Yeah.
As well as some new tires. Is like everybody else is doing it. They're doing some hot melt tires. Should be absolutely ridiculously powerful.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah, I like the looks of it so far. And everybody knows I don't talk a big game about very many production boards. Like I talked about the Rev, and then even after riding the Rev for a couple of 100 miles, there's some things that I don't like about it. Now that I've put that time on it.
Yeah. It's over time you do get.
I don't have any of those things with the Vector, is what they're calling it.
Got a name as well, Vector. Yeah, I guess speed and trajectory kind of all plays into it, doesn't it?
That's kind of the definition of a Vector, is something that has direction with speed.
That's what you need for racing.
Exactly.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
Speed, baby.
Yeah. Well, we look forward to seeing that when we more news and seeing them on the track.
Yeah, I can't wait for them to tell me that I can share videos and stuff of it after I get it, because I'm gonna be every mile I'm gonna record.
Would you be one binding for racing with this front foot?
I've been debating a rear binding for racing only, because I've noticed at Intro to Speed races since we started here last year that my rear foot tends to slide. Like when I go up on toe side carves, my toes tend to slide more toward the center of the deck. Yeah. And then that throws my balance off a little bit once it gets a certain distance toward the center.
Yeah.
So I'll probably do it, honestly. Okay. Do a rear binding and a front.
Yeah.
For racing. I don't like it for just general everyday riding, though. I do like having just a front binding for everyday riding. Yeah. Because you don't know what the road's going to throw at you, and if the deck comes up and your foot goes down before your foot goes down, it could end up somewhere that you don't want it to be at 40 plus miles an hour.
You can end up with foot on a wheel getting bumped off, can't you?
Yeah, exactly. Or foot half off the board, and now you're falling backwards or something like that.
Yes. And that's
most people would disagree with me. Most people for everyday riding don't want any bindings at all, because you never know when you're going to have to come off the board. But
Well,
If you run
yes,
your binding loose enough, you'll be able to come off anyway.
there's ways of doing it in them. Yeah. I've always worried. I'm full bindings myself, but I've always worried with the splits.
A heel strap and everything.
Heel strap, the whole thing, or every time I ride.
Yeah, see the heel strap is what scares me. That's what's going to tear my ankle to pieces is the heel strap. But you do a lot more off road riding than I do. I'm more of
Yeah,
a
it
smooth
does.
road, 50 plus miles an hour.
Yeah. Again, horses for courses, and but yeah, all having fun. That's what it's all about.
Another release is the 8.5 inch tires from A-Stick.
Ah, yes, for
$50
Goldilocks.
a piece, but
Yeah,
they look
50
like some
bucks, man.
proper off-road knobby tires that we haven't seen from any company personally yet. Like for E-Skate specific, obviously there's tires that work for us that are technically for other use cases.
Yeah,
Like the CST slicks on the Skyarc Power website, those are
yeah,
technically lawnmower tires. If y'all didn't know that,
yeah.
that's why they're
Speed.
8 inch and 4 inch inner diameter because they're for lawnmowers.
Yeah, the speed rating's going to be a little bit lower than our use case.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah,
ratings are ratings. You can trifle with those at your own risk. I've
I think
exceeded
this
some ratings for sure.
this half size is really interesting, isn't it? You know, there's always
Yeah,
do you want 8? Do you want 9 inch and 8.5 kind of Goldilocks, isn't there?
yeah, because it's interesting to me because of the whole 3 3/4 inch hub versus 4 inch hub.
Mm.
I personally would like to know why, because obviously MBS has both. They have both lips on their XL hubs.
Yeah, it's the
So
same with the fat lads from Tramper. You can fit
yeah,
anything.
they have
You have
both.
2 lips, and you can fit anything all the way from 6 inch tire up as far as 10 inch.
10. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
The What's interesting to me is the quick release hub that everybody loves
yeah, they're
came
raving.
out a year and a half, 2 years after MBS came out with a double lipped hub. Why
Yeah,
don't they have double lips? And same
yeah,
thing with Rev with their master hub. What? Why is there not a 3 3/4 and a 4 inch lip on those hubs when the technology is obviously already a thing?
yeah,
It adds almost nothing to the machining process. It's just
mm,
an extra little, you
yeah,
know. I don't know.
yeah. Anything that
Personally,
makes
I don't like hubs that don't have because that's just it. It opens more options for you, and
anything that
it's
gives us
something
options,
super
and
simple.
I can see the advantage of a quick release with carrying less tools. Anything
Yeah,
that
I could get rid of all of my Allen keys if that was the damn case. I could carry 2 Allen keys and the escape tool and the thing
yeah.
I need for my axles. That's it.
Yeah, it's great sort of getting your kit and tools down to the least you can. You know, I did some quite long range rides last summer, and I did sort of put some effort into streamlining what I took with myself, and a lot of the stuff in the bag, just in case you don't tend to need, I find.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I've constantly been trying to improve on is my toolkit and how
Mm,
heavy it is.
yeah.
And I found this little palm ratchet that's
Uh-huh.
like a little gyroscope thing too on Amazon that is awesome for if you have 12 millimeter axles because once you go up to that size you don't get a skate tool doesn't work for your axle nut anymore, so
Yes.
you have to carry either a
I
wrench or a ratchet and
yeah
a socket.
yeah
So I just got that and I just have the socket on it all the time and you just with your
it's
hand.
yeah
And it
yeah.
was like $10, $15, something like that. Super
Oh,
cheap.
that's great, isn't
But
it?
that probably halved the weight of what I had previous to remove my axle nuts.
I'll pop that link up later.
Now I need to
Uh,
find a nice lightweight air pump because
um,
those air pumps always seem to be so heavy.
yeah, I'm just using mechanical myself, the old fashioned hand pump.
Yeah, I have one of those just in case my electric one dies
Mm-hmm.
or something happens to it. It breaks like the last one.
With
I
regards
actually
to
got
the
the one
12
from
mil,
OMW.
spark plugs, car spark plugs, there's a tool to remove that. That's also 12 mil. It's quite light and it's quite a long tool.
Okay.
Yeah, I've used that for lightweight. Yeah, different things that work, isn't it?
Did we have anything else on the agenda?
No, I think that was it, really. It was,
Yeah, just the events,
yeah,
new couple
racing, the new things that were
releases.
coming out. I hope
Let me
everyone.
double check some YouTube channels and make sure I didn't miss anything. I did a bunch of research on new releases like an hour ago. Well, hour and a half ago, 2 hours now, but
Yeah, maybe something new has happened in that
yeah.
time.
The Ace Deck is
In
doing
new
cool stuff
innovation.
with their Nomad lineup. They keep doing different stuff, like doing the DKP Violet. That's the Nomad. The Powerhouse. That's the M3. The Nomad Switch. That's TKP in the rear and DKP in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Every which way.
they're really trying to cater to as many different styles of riding as possible, trying to just diversify.
We were chatting on the show the other week about sort of predictions of upcoming sort of things with ESK8. And I think it's been the year of the truck. More I think about it, we've had so many different developments.
Well, yeah, because the last 2 or 3 years. How's it going, Craig?
Yeah, good day, Craig. Oh, and we've got James in the chat.
In leads. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
you question, but
yeah. I think there's a bit of everyone's a bit fed up about
having no
sort of
legislation.
legislation and what have you. So yeah, 32, so way off.
Well, while we're talking about it, I'll throw mine in there. As of last year, self-balancing PEVs are completely legal in the state of Utah. You can travel in
What?
lane. You can go the speed limit. You're not limited to 15 to 20 miles an hour like e-bikes and other non self-balancing things are. So that's cool if you live in Utah.
Yeah. Well, Yanu's in comments.
Washington is cracking down on e-bikes. I saw a story that they confiscated like 20 e-bikes from a group ride and literally took them to the scrapyard and had them crushed.
Wow.
There's videos of them being crushed.
In the UK, they tend to sell them, and then they
Put the money back
go
into the
to
police
cycle
department.
again, and then take them again and sell them again. It's a great little system.
Yeah. I'm sure that makes them quite a bit of money.
For some people. So maybe yeah, James's point 32. Let's see if we can get it done before then.
Yeah, I hope y'all get legislation that's actually in your favor, not
Yeah.
overbearing and ridiculously structured.
Yeah, well, people just want green transport and safely
Yeah,
go.
like I haven't had a car in 2 years because I have three boards
Yeah,
instead. Like you don't see me spending money on gas. I just come in the house and I plug my shit to the wall.
yeah, it's so
Right there.
yeah, and we're not paying no tax on the gasoline then either.
I don't have to register it. I don't have to pay every year to re-register it. I don't have to pay taxes on it other than sales tax, which, when comparing to a vehicle is minuscule.
Yeah.
And if you get it secondhand, you don't have to pay tax. Like the board sitting right here. I paid $500 flat for that damn thing with
Yeah.
20 miles on it from my reviewer friend.
Brilliant. I guess it's for the new purchases of a tax. Is that how it works there? If you buy something new, there's a tax, and secondhand not.
There's you're technically supposed to report, like the seller is supposed to report that income as income, and it's supposed to be income taxed, but nobody does that shit.
Yeah, I guess if you're selling it for less than you bought it, it's a loss, isn't it? So the government are going to have to give you a cut of a tax if it's a loss. I'm joking.
Well, I'm not getting political or anything. I'm going to stop right after this
No,
sentence.
we're not going
There's a
political.
huge thing about taxes in the U.S., and there's a bunch
Uh,
of people that are no longer paying income tax because of it. So, but I'll stop there. We
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
getting political.
yeah. We don't go there on the show. What's James saying here? We've got a benchmark.
Buying another board. You got to do at least 300
300.
miles on the new one before considering another. I mean,
Yeah,
300 miles is kind of low for me. I
yeah,
gotta, I gotta get 300 miles in before I know the board.
yeah. You've got to take a week at
Riding
least.
is more fun. You're right.
Did I see Nottingham pop up there, James? Was it that the city we were chatting
Oh, yeah,
about?
so he hasn't taken
Yeah,
public transportation or anything because riding's more fun in
yeah.
4 years.
It's more fun, economical, save the planet. Everyone get on board. Find your PUV, what you like, and
I've been considering getting an electric unicycle when I can
ah,
afford it because they're, I don't know. A lot of my friends are getting them. They don't feel natural like ESK8 does to me, but they they're faster. They seem more convenient. You can take corners at higher speed, and I don't know. It would be an interesting skill to add to the quiver.
yeah, yeah. How about the sideways one? What about a vest one wheel? We got Jan here. 14,000 miles he's done on his one wheel. So
Fourteen thousand is a lot.
that's about over 20,000 kilometers. So yeah,
Yeah,
he's,
it's a
he's a
lot of
long, it's a
mileage
long
for sure.
long time one wheeler. But yeah,
I
the
do like
vest.
one wheels.
She got that sideways stance,
One wheels
haven't
are
you?
cool.
Um,
I
yeah,
tried a non-modified one at Eastgate Con, just putzing around the event because it was James's. He eventually stole it back from me, but they're pretty cool. I mean,
yeah.
you're not going to catch me trying to push them to the limit or nothing because I'm not
Real duty
trying to
cycle.
sniff any pavement. But
Yeah, yeah,
if I'm gonna run down to the grocery store or around the corner to the 7-Eleven or just
yeah.
rip around on some grass at the park, I would I'd
Beach.
consider a one wheel for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
or
think
beach riding.
the
Yeah,
sand very good. I I've been looking at the little bikes. They're doing the one wheel bikes now, aren't they? With a wheelie,
yeah, that little
and
yeah,
yeah,
that
they're
stuff's
a
cool.
bit of fun. Um, oh, here we go.
Oh,
Let's hope not, James. Surely gyroscopic now. It's a bit like the wheel, isn't it?
yeah, yeah. You can't really. They can
Can't
try all
really.
they want, but
Yeah,
5.5 years.
5.5 years those miles. Yes, a
That's
couple of thousand miles a year then,
yeah,
Jan.
it's a decent amount of riding.
Yeah, yeah. When you can't stop, won't stop having too much fun.
Yeah,
The weather's pretty poor in the UK at the moment, but some of us, I know Jan, he's another one. He badges, waterproofs his one wheel. We go out in the snow, the wind, the wet, all weathers. Just
I
keep on.
waterproof my stuff. I just don't like testing how good I am at doing it.
Uh huh. We've got
But
no choice.
so far so good. The one time I
Yeah,
had to ride home in some rain was flawless. There's not a drop of water anywhere I don't want a drop of water.
amazing.
But I don't. Not a fan of
Yeah,
testing. I'm
I
also
guess
not a fan of being soaked.
fair enough. There is that as well. And if your country's dry enough, why would you? Um, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a unseasonably dry winter for the state of Utah. We've gotten like hardly any snow in the valley at all.
Well, that's good for PV riding. So yeah, Jan, yeah, he's ridden around the circumference of the world this year.
Oh,
That
that's cool.
that is cool, isn't it? I guess you've done this as well without realizing already. By
Yeah,
yeah,
probably across
yeah,
my boards. Yeah, because I
I
had
know. Well,
quite a few miles.
yeah, this is interesting, isn't it? How many miles we do put on these things.
Yeah,
At
I
one
hate it
time,
when my remote stops tracking it.
yeah, at one time I was keeping track of it, but yeah,
I try, but my remote randomly decides when it's gonna reset my mileage to zero. So
hmm.
I don't know why that happens.
I
It's
guess you
annoying
got
as
some
hell.
of these apps if you were really bothered, isn't it? Like Relive and different ones where you
Yeah,
can,
if you really wanted to get your phone out and track every single time
yeah,
you step foot on the board, but I'd rather get a Megan or something like that that automatically just tracks it.
yeah.
Period.
Yeah, we don't
Because
need
with
the
the
hassle.
Megan, if you didn't know, you can even go as deep as to track in mileage for individual parts. So if you swap gear drives or swap gears,
Yeah,
you can track how many miles that
yeah,
particular part gets on it before it wears out.
yeah. Some kind of spreadsheet app with all that setup on there. So myself, I'm a bit odd, I think, in the e-skate space, and that I've only got one e-skate personally now. So all my miles are going on the
Oh,
one
you're
vehicle.
not alone. Until like the end of summer last year, I only ever had one board at a time.
Ah, great. A fellow solo rider.
I get one board together and I like it so much that I want to ride that one.
Yeah,
And
I
if I
think
can't ride that one, it's just not as fun.
hmm, I think you do get that familiarity, don't you? You become part of it, the synergy with it, and if you
Yeah.
step on something shorter or longer or feels different, could feel
Yeah,
off.
yeah. Like I went from straight cut 5.2 ratio board dynamics gears to 4.6 helical,
Hmm.
and I've yet to touch the new top speed. It would go from 46 to 52, and I've hit 46 since that change, maybe even a little higher than that, but I haven't. Like before, when the top speed was dead set at 46 miles an hour, I could pin the throttle and just hold it until I hit top speed and be completely comfortable doing so.
Okay.
I would not. I would probably come off the board if I did that now because of such, just the slight change, because the sound changes, the power band changes
Yeah,
because it's a different gear
feel.
ratio.
What voltage are you running on this board? Again, low speeds. Are you high?
75
Ah, yeah.
high voltage, technically high kV too. The If you go on the Radium website, there's not a recommendation for what I'm running, which is 205 kV at 18s.
Ah, yeah. That is, isn't it? High kV for that voltage. But this
Yeah,
is
it's the highest recommended for racing on Radium's website for 18s is I think 174 kV or 138, one of those two.
so you're
So
one
I'm
above
quite a
that.
bit high, yeah, quite a bit
Yeah.
higher than that.
It,
245 will just cook my motors, but 205 does a good job of cooking them anyway.
yeah, but you're getting the
And
power you want then, and it's working for you.
yeah,
That's
oh yeah,
all that matters.
it's stupid powerful. If my battery was capable of outputting it, it would be 16 kilowatt total.
16 on an escape.
Yeah,
That is.
but my battery is limited to 13.
Yeah, so that's your limiting factor, which is
Yeah, I'm
still
gonna build
more than enough. That's not much of a limit, really, is it? Let's be honest.
yeah, yeah. It's still absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
Suki wanted me to tell my e-skate story again.
Okay.
So I've I've longboarded and pushboarded since I was 17. Literally the day I turned 17, my friend bought me a longboard because he was feeling some pity because I was away from all my family and stuff going to school. And then that right there's I've always felt attracted to longboarding and stuff. Like my parents got me a little penny board when I was a kid, and I pushed around on that and stuff like that. But when I got that board when I was 17, it just gave me freedom. I could go wherever I wanted,
Mm.
do whatever I wanted, And then so many years later, kind of late into the e-skate game, actually, probably 3 or 4 years after e-skate, probably three or 4 years after Mike Beard built his first board, I got into it and realized it was a thing. Got on Facebook Marketplace, found a Team Gi H5 blade for $300. Top speed of like 17 miles an hour. You could full slam the brakes and barely slow down at all. Um, Putzed around on that for probably a week before it stopped working, and then I immediately started doing heavy research into how to build my own boards. And my next board was built by me. I named it Kitsune, and uh, it was a modified, my own version. Yeah, no shit. Little known fact, that's helping Team Gi repair boards that needed warranty in the US was how M boards got their start. That's what they
Oh wow.
started doing to get into the Escape game was repairing Team keyboards. If you go to their warehouse right now, I guarantee you can find a Team Key H5 blade deck or five. sitting over in the corner next to that door that y'all know I'm talking about. Because I've seen them myself. But I built that board, put, I don't know how many miles, probably 6,000 or 7,000. If I wasn't working or going to the gym, I was out cruising around on trails and stuff because the state of Utah has hundreds and hundreds of miles of paved bike trails that go from all the way north to all the way south. They're adding a couple hundred miles more over to the west as we speak. Should be done with it by summertime, hopefully, because I want to rip that.
Nice.
And then I just started talking to people online, mostly James Titus. We became best friends, and I got a lot of knowledge from him, and then just started becoming present in the community and learning more and more, and yada yada. And then first year I went to ESK8 Con. I didn't race. The second year I raced for M boards. Actually, I raced the Prototype Endurance 2.0 Plus before it was released. I actually helped them with some feedback that actually went into the design changes of the Endurance, which was a super cool experience for me. And then last year, I raced my own board, got advanced class. In the final, I went from 11th place I went from last place. I can't remember how many people were in the heat. It was 7 or 8, but I went from last to 4th.
Nice.
And now I just do this. I love skating.
Yeah.
I love decorating my house with ESK8 stuff because that's the only event that I have attended so far.
Yeah.
But
and there's going to be
now I get to test a race board that's the first race board a company has ever produced, which is super sick.
Yeah, that's super cool, isn't it? And getting to go to new events.
Yeah, just having my name in the hat is cool. Even if they, didn't select me at the end, whatever, it still would have been dope as hell.
Yeah, to be considered.
I love doing this,
Yeah, yeah.
It's honestly part of my it's part of my life now. For the rest of my, I'm gonna be like you see a couple of these guys that are 50 and 60 years old talking about getting their first e-skate because they used to push board back in the day and now they want to do it again without having to destroy their body. Like I'm gonna be that guy.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be the 30-year veteran that's seen everything from start to beginning.
And hopefully we'll have those solid state batteries by then with all the power.
I hope so, because that'll be stupid. That's what I want.
It's the missing link
ridiculous
for me.
Power. I want to be thrown off like I'm on a horse.
I think we've got all of those things now. It's just the weight of the batteries. If we, what's just promising is lighter and doing all the things we want.
Lighter with higher discharge numbers.
Yeah.
And then trucks. Eventually we are going to run into an issue with our trucks because just the geometry of how a truck system works, no matter how you change it, tweak it, do this to it, do that to it, there is going to be a top speed cap that you're going to be able to hit before that thing just bucks you. I don't care what angle you're running unless it's 0. And even then, go look at some downhill videos. Yeah. These guys run 0-degree base plates. They still get speed wobbles even though the rear truck can't turn.
I think that the next
deck does this twisty shit.
The next big leap forward after solid state, which will negate the need for trucks, is obviously hoverboards, 88 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And glide and stable.
Above that's got to be next.
Yeah, we'll jump to that. No need for suspension.
That would be so cool. See, now you got me thinking about how it would actually have to work because it would have to use the Earth's magnetic field of some sort. Otherwise, you'd have to have a rail underneath you for the magnetic field of the board to work. Yada yada. See, I'm going to be you in 20 years.
Sorry, we're
raving about e-skate online on Facebook in groups. Tell people, come try it. Talking to all my fans, come fucking put your feet on this.
I was hoping
I'm doing it now. Trying to get all my friends to
meet up with you this year, Craig, in Vegas, and maybe have a beer.
Yeah, man, I always look forward to seeing you guys most of all the guys from the UK and Australia and stuff.
Yeah, maybe next year. Unless anyone fancies coming out to some of the European events, there's quite a racing league going on now.
I will try.
And
But
you,
as I said earlier, I don't even have a passport at this
yeah,
point in
yeah,
time. So I got to go through that whole process, and then I got to have money to do it, and
yeah, yeah.
yada yada. But
Open
hopefully, one of
invitation.
these days.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it'll all happen at some point when the universe aligns, isn't it?
Yep.
So awesome. Hope everyone has a great rest of the evening. You're going to get out for a ride, you were saying, because it's the afternoon where you are. Um,
Yep. I'm
I've
gonna go
already
tear up some
got.
streets, make some people in traffic angry, and try not to get hit by cars.
Hopefully, smile as you glide by and amaze that it's electric. It's raining in the UK here. It's getting on towards midnight time. Luckily, I
Yeah, I
got my.
always forget how much later it is for y'all. It's only just after 4 o'clock in the afternoon here.
Yeah, we're kind of in that midnight. We're after 11 now, so on the way to midnight. Here we go, Craig. Nice chatting to everyone. Peace out, and